Ah, yeah, this is, well, and we're all familiar with it, what's happened here recently with the arrest of Mark and Jody Emery, right? And I love it. Dan Dix, Press for Truth. Shout out to Dan Dix. Great job you do, by the way, on all your reporting. Love it. But yeah, I love the video he put out recently calling out Mark for what was the term Mark said to Dan when Dan was trying to raise and elevate some pretty important aspects when Emery was talking about supporting the Liberal government as far as legalization, the legalization of marijuana in Canada. Um, Dan more or less pointed out, yeah, but look at how many things the Liberal government's against and how much they don't like certain freedoms and in different aspects in other areas of our life, right? And what was Mark Emery's famous response was, "Your concerns are not my concerns." well, what goes around comes around, Mark, right? Yeah, yeah, of course. Well, why the fuck would anyone care about your concerns today? But you know what? Just like Dan Dix and people like myself, we're not fucking bunch of fucking idiots like yourself, right? We're all about the individual and taking care of ourselves, but we care about other people too. We care about other people's circumstances, situations. That's the difference. That's what separates people like us and people like Mark Emery is. Yeah, it's not just, I have to come first, and of course I'm going to care about me, myself, and my family and those around me, right? But yeah, I care about other people too. So, as much as Mark says your concerns are not my concerns, well, they very well should be. Because just like now, not sure if I haven't got really into with the bail if they paid on their own, but you know, your customers, right, or people that support you, maybe they should have said the same thing. Well, you know what? Now that you're arrested and sitting behind bars, your concern is not my concern, Mark. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking supported a political party that was just going to use you as advertising to make them come across as, friendly or yeah, friendly to people that smoke pot. Obviously, they're not because they're raiding the pot dispensers. But even worse, the fact that like Mark Emery and he's once again him and his wife that are trying to get in on the bottom floor as far as this new found corporatism as far as the marijuana industry. They want to get in on the bottom floor, right, to make the almighty buck. Well, you're not the only ones that are at the table, right, salivating at the prospect of being able to use government to benefit yourself at the expense of others. Globe and Mail, politics. Medical pot growers lobby Ottawa to shut down pot dispensaries. So these corporate legal grow ops are the ones that are basically pushing for squeezing out their competition. So once again, the minute you have turned to politics and using politicians as a means to an end, especially in industries such as the drug trade, I hope you all fucking fail. And anyone that supports these, I'm going to mention these companies. So if you support these people, if you order your marijuana through Health Canada or anywhere, and it comes through these companies, well, you're actually playing a part of creating more destruction, more division, making the thing that you enjoy most, the plant, medical or the medicinal purposes of the plant that you consume, you're the one shooting yourself in the own foot by supporting these commercial grow ops that are paying into political parties. The biggest growers of medical marijuana in Canada want to be first in line when the markets for recreational pot opens up, arguing that only they can guarantee a high quality product that is securely distributed by mail. The operators of the Canopy Growth Corp and Tweed Marijuana Inc. want the federal government to shut down the pot dispensaries that are popping up around the country. Instead, they argue that the strictly regulated and licensed firms in the medical field should be the first ones allowed to provide marijuana to recreational users. So once again, I should be able to just stop right there. They're basically saying, like, we don't like competition. These, like I say, these commercial grow ops, and we're seeing, like, I reported in another video, the minute they raid a bunch of dispensaries, the small businesses in Canada, well, the big commercial grow ops on the stock market, in the casino that we call the stock market, well, they're levels get raised, right? All of a sudden, their speculative market value, oh, look, it's all of a sudden increased. Well, of course, because they're squeezing out their competition. But this is all speculative bullshit. Because, like I said, if there's one thing I do understand instinctively in Canada as a 46-year-old man that's lived in here and have been around marijuana a few times in my life is, yeah, no matter what you do, oh, there's always going to be alternative sources for people to turn to for the medical or recreational marijuana needs. So these, you're not the unicorns, right? You're not Facebook. Sorry, there's all kinds of people that can replace you and do it and offer better product, quicker service, and at a cheaper price with no tax involved, right? That's the other aspect that most people leave out of the equation is there's going to be tax involved in any of these commercial grow-ops. So, like I say, getting government involved in the marijuana industry was, well, like I said in past videos, that was probably one of the stupid things anyone could do. And people like Mark Emery and those folks, well, as much as you didn't want to show solidarity with us because our concerns weren't your concerns, well, now that you realize that these lobbying efforts from these major commercial grow-ups are using their political power to put you behind bars under the guise of the legalization of a marijuana count under the Trudeau Liberal government, well, don't you kind of feel a little bit stupid at this stage for supporting that very same Trudeau Liberal government? Because they accepted your, there was some good photo ops or there's some good propaganda they put out by suggesting that, look at people like the Prince of Pot and they support us. Well, look what they did on the back end. Hey, thanks on one end, wink, wink. On the other end, we're going to throw you in jail. Oh, you think, well, we don't care about you that much. We just used you for your what you could offer for as far as PR, right? But yeah, you know what politicians are. Well, if you don't, well, you do now, right? Never trust a politician. Never try to lobby or never try to align yourself with anyone from government to better your business. Because once again, the minute you've stepped into that, well, you better be perfectly willing to keep align yourself and walking down that aisle side by side with your political master. Because the minute you step away from them or want to separate, oh, they'll attack you and you will become their enemy. The smart thing to do is never show any solidarity, never align with them ever. And as you know, like Mark Emery and those folks should realize that, yeah, the cannabis trade's been pretty prosperous and flourished for a long time before there was any pretense of legalizing it. And like I've said in past videos, you can buy marijuana from coast to coast and everywhere in between Canada, good high quality stuff, cheap as it was 40 years ago. Better quality even, so you're getting a much better bang for your buck. But once all this legalization finally gets implemented, once they've weeded through all the mom and pops and destroyed any ability or prospects for the lowly people to have their ability to grow or consume the plants of their choice on their own, once they've monopolized that industry, then they'll give you that little bit of freedom. But it's not really freedom, it's only freedom to make them rich. Freedom to make your political masters or your corporate grow-ops benefit from your conformity, from your submissiveness, from your subservience to your political masters. Failure, major fail. As a Canadian Libertarian, I love liberty.